Take our palms, come into the center, press them together, bring them to your heart. Close your eyes and breathe. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Tuning in. Just take some time to feel yourself, feel how you're feeling, your state of being, your energy level, your breath, how's it moving? Tuning into the space that you're in, the sounds around you, the feeling, how do you feel? Can you drop into your heart? Connecting with that infinite love and peace, silence, stillness, knowingness. Using your mind's eye, connect to the beautiful sunrise, a golden sunrise. See that beautiful quality of light, the brightness, the hope, the beauty, the radiance. Use your breath to draw that energy, draw that light as you inhale into the heart center. Hold the breath at your heart center, allow it to expand in all directions. And as you exhale, send that light through the crown of your head with intention, clear out your space. Inhaling the light of the sun directly into your heart. Suspend the breath, expand that light, see that mini sun getting brighter and brighter within you and all around you. And as you exhale, send it through the crown, sparkly light all around you. Inhaling the light of the sun directly into the heart. Hold the breath, the light at the heart center, expand it, radiate, glow. And exhale through the crown like a fountain all around you. Sitting in your beautiful space, connecting with your heart, seeing and feeling that heart center filled with light, radiating light through your whole being, through your whole space all around you. 360 degrees light, as far as your awareness can perceive, light. Through all time, space, dimension, and reality, light. Harmony, joy. Inhaling, holding the breath. Rub the palms, inhale a little more. Hold it. Cup the palms over your eyes, feel that energy and exhale. Hold it out, no air. Inhale, hold. Everything I need is within me. As we exhale, float the palms down, flutter the eyes open into your space. Welcome. Hi, thank you for joining me. Let's see what we're going to talk about today, or what's going to come through for us to expand our awareness, to continue to brighten and open our enlightened minds. Developing these qualities of enlightened minds, the qualities of an enlightened mind through what? Discipline, the disciples, using different qualities of mind to help you in your experience of a desired reality. So, sometimes, it doesn't always just look like peaches, roses, fun, joy all the time. Sometimes it's observation of things that maybe are not wanted, or things that, like, we know, because our subconscious mind, or because our infinite mind is always open, is always on, is always picking up everything. And then we have our individual perception of that, beliefs, thoughts, whatever that is, in our individual way of interpreting it. So we then have these experiences that come to us, or that come out, or are experienced on the screen of space, or the different players, material things that come into our experience, so that we can see what has been going on in our infinite mind and our subconscious mind, or however you want to say it. The subconscious mind connected to the infinite mind. I would say the subconscious mind is the infinite mind, but when I'm saying it like that, I feel like what it means to me is our each individualized conception or interpretation of the stuff we're picking up on. Okay. So why I'm saying that is because that you will experience things, or you experience things that, you're continuing to have a life, you're continuing to have life experiences with different personalities, different people, different beings, different things that come across your path. And even though it is all part of this infinite mind, it is all connected, the things that you have held in place, like we've always talked about, your beliefs, your concept of yourself, mainly first, your concept of yourself, is how those players show up to you. And so, it's what I'm saying is that's not always like the best experience. That's not always what you would think or what you would say is your ideal experience. And that's just because we've gone through this life experience so far pretty undisciplined, pretty just kind of living up until the last, maybe for most of us here, few years of understanding or coming to a better understanding of our power, of your power and who you are and what this is and what you're doing here. Still, maybe we don't exactly know the whole bit of it. I think some of it is a mystery always. However, we've been pretty unconscious. And like I've said before, most people are unconscious, and then they're living in this world trying to accumulate things. Like it's all about the material world. It's just stuff after stuff, or, some people are more about experiences, like nice experiences, but mostly we've had this twisted sort of false out there is what is going to bring the happiness, instead of understanding that it started from you. And when we don't make that connection, no matter what it is out there that someone has accumulated, be it titles or money or, things or whatever it is, something in them is unfulfilled. It's just not satisfied. Because once again, it's putting the stuff out there is what is giving me this satisfaction, or, I got to get more of it, or I got to change this thing or change that thing, instead of making the connection that came from me. Like I was the initiator of that. So then, there's always more. There's always more opportunity. There's always a different experience. There's always a way to change it, But most people, as you know, have no awareness, or the other part may say that they get it, And I know I'm sure we've all gone through this or still go through it and think we get it, but then it's not applied because it's not the truth. It's not actually the truth, because even if you get it, if there is still that feeling of powerlessness, or that, some circumstances or some person or something has to change in order for me to experience different or have a better experience or a different emotional reaction or whatever that is, then that's not it. And that's what I observe a lot, that people are happy. I would say it's like a certain surface level of happiness, or satisfied with themselves, or satisfied with the stuff in some kind of way. But until we realize our true power, until we know who we are, and that energy within us, that life-giving energy, God, source, infinite love, whatever you want to say, is within you, is within us, then none of that is ever truly satisfying. And when you do have that knowledge, when you do know that, then that stuff is just like window dressing. Like it's nice, and it makes this experience, because we're still having the experience. So like I've said, we want to make it delightful. We want to make it fun for us, for, our experience. What I've noticed is, for myself, and, I've heard others say it as well, is that, when you know this, when you're working on this inner being, or you're staying connected with this inner being, or observing these things, or, exercising the disciplines of your mind, or knowing that no matter what happens, you turn inwards, and it's something, within you, within your mind and your heart, that you're going to go check out. You're going to go see what you can do, or observe, or sit with it, or shift your state of being, or whatever it is. So in that way, the stuff, or it's not as alluring as what you want, as the thing to want. You are now, the alluring thing is knowing yourself as God. The alluring, the tempting thing is to go within and have that experience of power, of shifting your state, or ignoring circumstances, or finding a calm, finding a peace, finding the love when you see or feel or do something unconsciously that you don't like, or when you keep observing something that is undesirable. And so instead of accumulating something, or getting something, or changing something out there, or someone, your desire then is to go within, is to check it out within, and to connect with that power, so that you can have that experience, which, again, don't get me wrong, doesn't mean you don't get the stuff, or you don't have the experience, or accumulate things, or whatever, get whatever on the material plane. I'm just saying that is not the primary focus. That is not what is the satisfaction. The satisfaction is knowing who you are. The satisfaction is knowing what to do and doing it, having the wisdom, the training, the like response, instead of reacting to external conditions, knowing that you have practiced, or you have that discipline of discernment, of space, of observation, of practice, a space of love for yourself and just love in general, then your reactions aren't as extreme, I would say, because what I notice is most people are conditioned to extreme responses, like the wording that people use and their behavior, it can be extreme, even for small things, even for something that's quite small. But what I'm saying is, I'm not judging. I'm not saying this as a judgment. I'm saying it as an observation, because I think when people are conditioned to that, they don't even know. They don't realize it's extreme. When they're describing things, when people describe things to me and I hear the wording like they were enraged or whatever, that's extreme, And look, like I always say, it's not to say that people can't have their feelings or feel what they need to feel. Or if it was enraged, it was something that was truly enraging. This is what I'm saying. What mostly I'm noticing is it's something minor, something not truly enraging. Or even denial of there's also on the other end is where something is, not desirable, or something happened, and the person also, I'm sure you've noticed these times where someone is saying that they're fine or it didn't bother them, but you can clearly see that they are reacting, that there's some reaction going on inside, which is, again, when you're conscious, you may be doing it in a conscious way, like I don't want to let this reaction like get out on everyone or leak out or whatever. But what I'm saying is, if you have a keen observation around you, that the people aren't doing it in a conscious way. So just observe and learn. This is what I'm trying to say, I guess, is that I observe a lot and then I learn for myself. Like, if that were me, what would I do? I don't always put myself in the shoes if someone is asking me specifically, telling me a situation, come to me specifically, then I think about it in the way, if this were me, this is what I would do. But, mostly I'm just observing, and then what tying everything that we always say together, uplift everything. This is the other discipline of the mind. I'm observing. Now, I may or may not have a judgment, which I'm aware of, though. Like, I'm judging that person. Like, that's extreme reaction. Like, why would you do that to yourself? Or, that's dumb. What certain things that are going on, I'm just like, oh God. So judgment, but then like watching myself so that I'm using discernment. Like, am I getting my emotions involved and being honest and integrity with myself? That's what I'm saying. When you watch people and they don't have any clue, they don't really have a clue about having a handle on themselves, knowing the power that is them. They're wielding this power in, making a mess for themselves, really making a mess for themselves. And we don't want to make any more messes for ourselves. So because what I'm saying is but from the beginning is that this subconscious mind and all these beliefs and concept of ourselves and all those things, they will come out. Like, stuff will still happen that then you get to practice. This is what I'm saying. You get to practice these qualities of your mind, or, if you're in integrity with yourself, can you soften everything? Like, can you, see what I'm saying? Take that buffer space and then, just observe for a second. What am I doing here inside? What's going on? And then, what do I got to do from there? What would I like to do? What the most loving thing, bring in that infinite love. And is that forgiveness? Do I need to forgive myself? Do I need to forgive them? How can I uplift this? You know, all of this, when you practice, all of this can be done in, you know, very quickly, really. And like I've said before, if it's not a recurring thing, or if it's not someone you have like really, I mean, if it's someone you have really big stories with or ties with or whatever, then it may take a little longer, or, you know, repeated persistence on your part to switch it around, change the story, soften it, tell a new story. Then you observe again, how'd that go? Okay, no, I can make it even better still. I can make it even better still. You do not accept anything that is not to your liking. And that is the practice, is not thinking that you failed or that something is wrong or whatever. If it's not doing it, if nothing's responding, or it doesn't seem like it's responding right away, that's none of your business. What your business is your internal stuff, to catch your own satisfaction, to see what, you know, or why am I so focused on that outside appearance as the proof? The proof is within me. The proof is within me. And why I'm saying this is because, you know, it's a practice, and you can notice the difference, you know, obviously, but I'm saying in myself, like, for instance, I don't know a specific example, maybe it'll come to me, but I'm saying that, say I noticed something that, you know, was undesired, or something happened, and, or with someone, and it's not changing, or its situation isn't changing, and I'm not quite getting there, you know, like I'm thinking about or changing it kind of, or saying some affirmations, or, you know, um, yeah, switching it around, or hearing something different, you know, hearing them say something different to me, even though they're saying this, I'm hearing them say something else. I don't even care what they're saying. I'm just saying something different, and softening inside. So there's no resistance, because, you know, I'm doing all that stuff, but there's a point there. If you know yourself, you know, when you didn't quite get there, you know, you just know, like, it's not, you didn't get, the creative act was not completed, you know, if you catch my drift, there was no like satisfaction, which is fine. Like, it's okay. It's just practicing and using these principles so that you can know that. Like, I know for myself, you know, if something is not shifting, or if I, you know, this is the feedback loop. So I am observing it, you know, out there, after I know what I've done inside, and I know when I haven't gotten there, because I'm not feeling the full shift within me, and I'm not noticing really too much as the after, as the shadow, as the feedback. So I also know that when I get there, the result, or the feedback loop, or whatever, happens very quickly then, or something happens, something shifts, something is a very clear, like, result that I can observe. And I know I got there, because you feel that, I don't know the word, but like click, or yeah, satisfaction, like it's done, that, where you feel like, no, I'm not even, like with the earring story that I told, not on here, so whoever's watching that doesn't belong to the little group, you didn't hear it, but, you know, that was like a needle in a haystack, that I had that example, that you know, we had lost an earring in a big outside space, and I just decided that it was there. I decided that we had it, that we found it. And I wouldn't accept, inside of me, I would not accept anything else, any other, not accept anything else on the outside, not accept any other thought within me. That's what I'm saying about doing this sort of fine tuning of, like, it's not about out there, it's something in here that you connect to, that you just know. And that is the practice that we can get better and better at, is what I'm saying. Because if you've caught it once or twice or whatever, like how I can tell you this, and I'm sure you guys have probably, now that I'm saying it, or you knew before I'm saying it, they have had this experience. Like, it's undeniable. Like, there's something in me that just knows, that's it. I'm finding it, or I found it, and I decided. So the last part of all this, if any of that was hopefully making sense and tied together or is helpful, is that, oh yeah, I know. The last part is that if I know I haven't fully gotten there, or, like I'm desiring a shift, or I'm desiring an experience, an internal experience, or, that will be reflected on the outside as this result, or whatever that is. If I am not able to get there, or if I'm having, it's not satisfying, what I've found is I haven't really gotten clear on what I want. Like, most likely for myself in those situations is either that's not really what I want, like that is not really what I want. If I'm asking myself, what is the desire? Or I'm not clear. Like, I don't have it clear, and I'm just trying to do something, shift my internal state, but I don't know to experience what, So that's why I'm using that example too, because when like you lost something, or something seems to be lost and you want it back, or you want to find it, you know exactly what you want. You know exactly what you want. So then you decide, like, that's it, I got it. But certain other things that are maybe like broader, or your life, or your overall state of being, you might not know exactly what you want. And so sometimes I find myself, I'm working on something, or I'm experiencing something that is undesired. So then that's your clue to say, okay, what is the desired? What is going on? What is wanted? Soften, do your disciples, don't react. And then use that information as, like, that's something, that I've been putting in my beliefs, my concept of myself is now coming out to show me where I would like to refine, where I would like to revise, refine, prune the vine, whatever you want to say. But that's showing me that something needs to shift within me, or I would like something doesn't need to, but I want it to shift within me. So then from that place, sometimes, you just want it to shift, you want it to be different, but you don't actually know what you're going for. You don't know what is the thing, or what is the desire. So in those cases, I do use the, isn't it wonderful, or something wonderful is happening to me right now, or, thank you, or whatever it is. But sometimes we forget. So I'm just reminding us that, sometimes we forget that, it's, you may not have it clearly defined, or you may have you may have the experiences that you want. A lot of people, like I said, you're satisfied within. So then you're satisfied without, like outside. So, you're not really like, oh, I need this, I need that, I want to do this, I want to go here, I want to do that. You're just satisfied. So then, to not get stagnant, or create any kind of, forget about what you're doing here, and that you as the operant power, but whatever, you can do whatever, because even if you do, you will start to have experiences that'll cause you to call back up that power and start to shift it around again, because that's what happens. We kind of, have this sort of windy road of discovery. But I'm saying that in order to keep it on the upper, the better it gets, the better it gets. And the more love, and the more light, and the more enjoyment, the more delight, all of that is, like I'm saying, even if you're not quite sure, or you're good, or whatever, to just keep that state of something wonderful is happening to me right now. And remind yourself, every day, no matter what, you may have little things that you want to shift, specific things like the example, but also just in general, just taking some time to catch that feeling of satisfaction, to catch that feeling of relief or love, like just bathe yourself in that love, dissolve yourself into that infinite love, like every cell of my being, infinite love. And then expand it into your space, expand it into all the people that come to your mind, expand it into your city, into your, into the world, into the universe. Just continuing to do that for yourself, because we don't want to fall sort of complacent or, I have everything I want. So, that feeling, even if it's a good feeling, I'm not saying that that's bad, that's great. I'm saying at the same time, you want to continue to enlighten and expand yourself better and better and better. And the limitation and perceived limitation and conditioning that we have in this world can be very easy to not fall into, but sort of get back into that loop if we're observing it or hearing it or around that, or stuff starts to activate in our subconscious mind or in our perception that we're not consciously fully aware of. Again, it's okay if it happens. It's okay if it happens. And, you're getting some or experiencing some things or having some undesirable experiences. It's okay. I mean, I think collectively that we have interesting experiences. So again, this is anytime you observe it or your mind goes to it or whatever, that's our opportunity to use our power inside of ourselves and switch it around and catch a better feeling, get the satisfaction and drop it. It's done. Don't accept anything else. Okay, we're gonna breathe. I didn't know what I was going to talk about, but I guess I had a lot to talk about. Okay, let's stretch, looking straight ahead. Expand your container. Inhale deep into your chest. Hold the breath. Inhale a little bit more. A little bit more. Expand in the back more. Stretch it more. One more. One more. One more. Hold. Pull root lock. Pull it up. Lock your shoulders down, pull that root lock, pull your navel, pull your diaphragm, pull everything up, 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 and relax. Exhale. You can do it. Activate yourself. Dissolve. Catch that feeling of relief. Inhale deep into the chest. Hold the breath. Inhale some more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Soften. Inhale more. Access more. You can do it. More light. More light, more light. One more. Hold, pull root lock, pull it up. Activate yourself through the center. See the light going up through your spine into your brain. Exhale, gracefully relax. Dissolve, expand. Inhale deep into the chest. Hold the breath. Inhale some more. Inhale some more. Inhale some more. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more, a little bit more. Hold it, pull root lock, lock your shoulders down, pull it up. And exhale, gracefully release, relax, dissolve, close your eyes. Feel that feeling of expansion, putting in your intention and your effort and your discipline. Strengthen your container. You dissolve into that infinite love. And coming back to the center. Yes, it's my half pharaoh look. I have channeling Egyptian queen energy with my eye makeup. Okay. We're gonna bring some rhythm, but we want to keep everything, obviously it's nighttime, but I just mean in general right now, super soothing for your nervous system. There is a lot of, stuff, chaos and disturbance in different parts all around us. I mean, it always is. It's just that we're more and more sensitive, and we are all connected, and we get information like so fast all the time. Even if you don't really seek it out, you still end up somehow feeling it or getting information. So you just want to keep soothing yourself, soothe yourself, and keep bringing your power back to yourself. So we're going to do Sitali. So just interlace with your index fingers pointing up. And we're going to do 8 sips in. So like through your tongue, 8 sips, and then you hold. And then you're going to exhale through the nose. Just thinking if we're going to be able to hold 8 counts and exhale 8 counts. Well, that's my suggestion, okay? That you're going to inhale 8 sips through the mouth. You're going to hold 8 counts. And you're going to exhale 8 counts through the nose, just straight. If that's too long, if that's stressful, it's not a competition. You're going to take 8 sips in, you're going to hold for whatever feels comfortable, and then you're going to exhale and you're going to start again. Okay. Ready? Here we go. Wherever you are, just finish that breath. Take one long inhale through the tongue. Pull the tongue, swallow. Exhale, nose. Inhale, nose. Hold it. And exhale. Inhale, reach, stretch, hold, shake your wrists, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Just take a moment. Notice what you notice. Feel your physical being light. Let's do our nervous system. Suck the tongue up, stretch that ligament, look at the tip of your nose. Pick that tongue up, stick the tongue out, look at the third eye, tuck your chin. Come back to center, fingertips together, plug your nose, look up, inhale. Puff your cheeks, dip the chin, hold. Center, exhale. One time, reset all of your senses. Pop your thumbs out of your ears when you're done. Looking over your left shoulder, look far, far away. Relax your gaze, relax your shoulders, relax your face. Looking over the infinite horizon. Breathe easy. Coming through the center, looking over the right, seeing what you want to see, practicing with your eyes open. Everything you see is light. Coming to center, looking up into the infinite blue sky. Take that energy through your whole being, the peace, your faith. And tuck your chin, close your eyes, or look at your cheeks and take that light in through the nape of your neck, activating yourself, your pineal gland, your brain. A couple of neck rolls, inhaling left ear over the left shoulder, taking your time as you exhale, coming down through the right and reversing, using your breath, going easy through any areas that are tight or crunchy. Just bringing light and awareness to all of your blood vessels, all of your nerves, all of your ligaments, tendons, muscles, joints, your throat, your thyroid. This nice, gentle, loving energy. And when you're done, coming back to center and just sitting with your eyes closed and tuning in. You're letting go and tuning in, letting go of this sensory world, letting go of who you think you are, this identity, just going to your true self. I am. I am. Using your awareness, scan your whole being, scan your body. all of your bodies, your emotional body, your mental body, your physical body. Just allow your awareness to explore, to scan. And as you tune in, just bringing in more light, lighten up, more love, more love. Anything or anywhere that needs your attention or that may be needing more harmony and order and coherence, just use your breath and your intention and attention to smooth it out, connecting to the pattern of perfection that is you, the infinite you, the perfect you, connecting to you, who you truly are, and using your breath to amplify that feeling, amplify that energy in your whole being, anywhere that needs it. You will be called by your attention and your awareness as to where you need to bring that energy, that light, that love. You don't have to try, you don't have to force. It is with ease and love and breath. And if you don't feel anywhere or anything that is calling your attention, just infuse your whole being with so much light and infinite love. With every breath, every cell of your being, everything that ever was, everything that is, and everything that will be. Infinite love. With every breath, more love. With every breath, more light. With every breath, more harmony. Through your entire existence. You have always been, you will always be infinite love. Feel the appreciation and gratitude for this specific life experience. Bringing that appreciation and gratitude to the surface with you. As you bring your hands to prayer, blessing yourself, blessing your space, blessing your loved ones, blessing everyone you know and everyone you don't know, everyone you like and everyone you think you don't like, everyone you see and everyone you don't see, everything you have and everything you don't have. Gratitude, appreciation, and blessings. Inhale to begin. Love before me, love behind me, love at my left, love at my right, love above me, love below me, love in me, love in my surroundings, love to all, love to the universe. Inhale, peace before me, peace behind me, peace at my left, peace at my right, peace above me, peace below me, peace in me, peace in my surroundings, peace to all, peace to the universe. Inhale, light before me, light behind me, light at my left, light at my right, light above me, light below me, light in me, light in my surroundings, light to all, light to the universe. Inhale. Oh. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you guys for joining me. Have a beautiful sleep